This right here is a Bluetooth speaker. This particular Bluetooth speaker was submerged in water 4 days ago. And we're going to see if it works right now. Not tried it just yet. Let's turn it on. And still works. That was a weird noise. I think the battery might be flat. Let me just plug this in and see what happens. I should be charging. There's no charge light on it. Either way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this open using my rotary cutting tool, which is right here. I've put this on, but I don't think I'm going to use that. I might use a smaller version for that, but what I normally would use is one of the ones inside there. Now these dark ones are the ones I would use, so maybe I'll just use one of these. Alright, I can't seem to connect to it. Not too sure what's going on. Could be because I put it underwater. I mean, that's the answer that makes most sense. Well, anyway, tried. What I'm going to do now is head over to the other side of the room and start cutting this open. And right here we have Pancake. She's going to be there whilst I cut this Bluetooth speaker apart. And yeah, she's probably just going to stay there, hopefully. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hang a bit of cloth from the shelf which is above this one. And that'll drape down like this. And that'll prevent anything from going that way, because the rotary tool rotates clockwise. That sends any bits and stuff that way for the most part. So down there what we have is her. And you need to protect your animals, your pets. So this is going to be protection for her, as well as, you know, just keeping all the mess and stuff over here. Right, so there we are, animal protection sorted. And it's looking a little dark in here, so I'm going to need some light. All right, lighting sorted out. Okay, let's begin. What I have on this is this thing, this shield. That's going to protect my eyeballs. The disc I'm using right here, I think that's a carbon fibre disc, cutting disc. Not too sure, don't really care. Either way, I've got this here too, just in case I want to give that a go. So we might test that out at some point too. Now what I'm going to do first, to begin with, is remove these rubber feet. Now I could quite easily stick a screwdriver into this, but the whole point in this video is to use this. So that is what I'm doing. Either way, let's get started on this. So I'm going to try to make sure everything's okay for this camera angle, which it seems to be. First, I'm going to remove these rubber feet. I'm not going to hold that. Let's see how it reacts. Turn that off before I talk. I'm going to put this here, like that. That way, I'm not going to use my hands. I'm just going to see how well that works. Kind of smells like somebody's done a burnout. Okay, interesting. I really don't think, full stop, period. I could probably quite easily take that off if I used one of these. I said I wasn't going to do this. Ah, there are screws. All right, okay. That was a bit of a waste of time. Might as well just use a screwdriver. Here we are, back again. This video now no longer has a point. And with this not being waterproof, there's screws there so you can open it up. I did have one waterproof Bluetooth speaker and I couldn't open it up. Screw number 1, the number 2, number 3, and number 4. All right, so the screws are out and you're telling me there's one under this? Huh. Two screws. Screw number 5 and screw number 6. And now it just falls apart. That is what that looks like. Okay, now what? I think I have to lift these up, like so, all the way around. Maybe I use the laser. These are all lifting up. That one hasn't. All right, got them all done. All apart from one. And the one that doesn't want to come out is that one. So next we'll go like this. Ah, right. All the way around. This side too, perhaps. That would be nice. Yes, okay. Over here too, maybe? Maybe? Yes? How about over here? No, yes, no. Braking. Are we braking? What about if I do it from here, like this? Is that going to work? Yep, okay. What about now? Is that going to come off? Is it coming off? Is it going to work? I thought you want to come out. Why is that going to be the toughest part to take off? There we are. I think it broke. And this right here is kind of long. That's what she said. All right, been trying to connect this to my phone now for about 5 minutes and it's not working. I wonder how water got into this. These speakers are paper. Do you reckon they absorbed the water? Do you think that they went in through some gaps? I think that. Anyway, it does work, but I don't think it's working properly. Either way, I'll be able to dry it out and make it work if I want it working. Don't really need it working, which is why I soaked it in water in the first place. Dropped a screw on the floor and didn't watch it bounce. And that is how you lose them. Always look down straight away, but I found it. So yeah, like I was saying, the whole point in doing this was to then open this up using the rotary tool. Kind of no point in that, really, to be honest. Maybe in the future. All right, so that is quite tight in there. Let's try the other one. What does it say? 4 ohms. No way, 20 watts. Interesting. We can have a speaker shootout. I've got some other 20 watt speakers that you've seen before, and I guess we could compare. How can I even take these out? You know what? I might just cut the wires. So this seems to be staying on now, and when I turn the other one on, they pair. So I can use one as a right channel and one as a left channel, but I still can't connect them to my phone. Now, what I want to try to do is take this top panel off. There's no screws. Wait a minute. There's something behind here. Well, it's not long enough. Try that one. Ah, it's another screw. Okay. Interesting. Now, the only thing with using these is you can't even get any grip on them. So what you've got to do is use these. So first, focus your camera, get that in there, into position, put that on there like this, and turn it. And that is your screw undone. Right, so I'm going to do the rest of these now, and we'll see what comes apart. Maybe it actually opens up. Right, so that's the last screw, and 4. Ah, it does come apart. But how do we take off this top part? That's a good question. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is probably just cut these wires right there because I want these speakers. And oh, one of them's broken. And there we have the other one. Right, so that's out. And then this one. Kind of wondering if I can take this top off by putting a screwdriver into these little gaps. Oh, wow. Wasn't expecting that. Ah, it does seem to clip off. And there goes my keyboard. Alright, that's weird. A spring just fell out of it. I wonder what the spring's used for. Ah, that? Probably, maybe. Hey, wait a minute. What is going on? I didn't know that would just clip off like that. Alright, okay. Got a whole bunch of screws at the top. Alright, let's start taking these out then. Don't know how I missed that, but it's also a little wet. Okay, so that's come off. And now... And here we have the circuit board. And I don't think the spring was from this. That is way too small. And this is also still wet behind there. Anyway, this is now apart. Awesome. I can take this off. Or at least I thought I could. It's glued on. Let's have a look and see if I can maybe force it out. It's not coming out. It's not coming out. Right, well anyway, got this battery pack right here. Not sure I'll be able to take that. Ah, it does come out. I should be a little more sure of myself in the future. 3300 mAh, 7.4 volts. What should I do with this? Would you like me to drill through that? Would you like me to smack it with a hammer? Will it do anything? Will there be any point? Right, well, with the exception of the rotary tool at the beginning of the video, this turned out to be a success. I mean, I got into it eventually. As soon as I found out it had screws, I put the rotary tool to one side because it wasn't needed. If this was waterproof, I'd need it. However, I'm going to leave it in the video's thumbnail. Going to keep this, going to keep that, going to keep the speakers. Everything else, don't need it. I guess I'll see you in the next one.